everybody. Good morning. Rose Thorn here. Today I am doing a react video to Foodie Beauty's live stream called Hey Mom, Melanie from the STI clinic called for you. Heck of a long title, and the live stream wasn't even for that long. It was less than 17 minutes. So I woke up this morning and Foodie did a very brief live stream, which is so rare for her these days. Usually her live streams are extremely long, but this one is really, really short. And she's going off about Nadar and claiming that somebody from the clinic called him. I'm sorry, I've never heard of a clinic calling for somebody and revealing personal information to another person. That just doesn't happen because of patient confidentiality. But Chantal decided that she was going to roast Nadar and make claims that somebody called for him. So I wanted to react to this video that she did, and also to the comments section because those are always fun. So let me just go ahead and throw Chantal up on screen. Where are you, Chantal? There you are. And you're looking in fine form today, if I must say. So again, this is really, really short. So since it's really short, let's go to the comments section. Let's start there first. You guys know how I love the comments from all these videos. Sometimes they're better than the actual live stream. Crazy Blonde Biatch says, we're going to need you to keep this same energy next week when you're back at the claptrap, hard ass. Oh, she won't be keeping that same energy. You know, she's only a bad bitch in private, away from Nadar, when he can't say anything to her. When she's over there, you know, she's got a whole different kind of energy. Yes, she does, being submissive and everything. Vegan Poop says, could have been a real phone call, but was it a real clinic calling or a troll to mess with Chantal? Either way, get your popcorn. We are only halfway through this season. Well, you know what, as far as being halfway through the season, I wish this whole Nadar era was over. It needs to be over. It's done. It's played out. I mean, there's no life left in the beast. And she keeps shooting it. She keeps bringing it up. And, you know, things are so bad that she's recycling content. This whole STD thing, we've been there. We saw that. We heard that. We've experienced that. It's time to turn the doggone page. You know, this is ridiculous. We're not only covering toxic content now, we're recycling toxic content. It's stupid. It's so stupid. So very stupid. I'm so sick of it. So tired. We need some new topics around here. We need something fresh, something not discussed before. We need something new on the table. Clear out all the old stuff, bring the new stuff on. You know, let's get it going, Chantal. Elizabeth Jennifer says, people who think that call was fake or never happened. Let's see the replies to that. Becca Panini says, literally, this isn't a prank. Unfortunately, just her everyday life. Butterface Biscuit says, I was thinking if this did happen, could some industrious farmer use the information provided to receive Nadar's results? I don't know if the Kiwi farmers would go that far, but you never know. Next comment. Kelly M says, Nadar's been looking extra thin. Makes sense if he is in fact sick. Please get a full panel. This guy is reckless. Well, you know what? She's reckless too. Everybody's pointing their fingers at Nadar saying, oh, he gave you some STD. He's got diseases, blah, 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 blah. Thing is, we don't know what he has and what he doesn't have. I think it's kind of telling that Nadar says he hasn't touched Chantal since November. And the reason could be, theory here, just a theory, the reason could be that they both took medicine for something. He finished his. She did not take hers. He found out about that and decided for his own safety not to touch her ever again. So as much as she wants to be touched by Nadar, she's not going to go to the doctor and get more medicine and clear whatever she's got up. So Nadar's not touching her. And she's big mad about that. That he won't just go ahead and do things with her and get reinfected. But the fact that he's extra thin, well, you can't really say, oh, that equates to diseases or being sick. There's lots of people that are naturally thin. I don't know if that's the case for Nadar. I don't know his history with his health and whatnot. Only a doctor would know that. And as far as another thing, as far as being reckless with their health, Chantal's over there and she's sitting there having relations with a guy and she's raw dogging it. So that's on her. Whatever the crap he's doing with his body is one thing. She's a grown woman. She should be protecting herself, especially since she knows that he is promiscuous. She needs to protect herself. And if she's not and something happens, that's entirely on her, not on him. She's making the choice to be with somebody and have relations that are unprotected. Chantal's Wasted Life says, you're not going to believe it. No, we don't. Fupa Queen says she thinks it's his responsibility to let her know what she's supposed to do. No, that's your responsibility. And he can't let you know if he doesn't have a phone, right? Yeah. So she cut off his phone. How's he supposed to let her know, right? She cut off communication. How's he supposed to reach out to her? She made the decision to cut off the phone. So how's he supposed to let her know? Like through a live stream? Blast it out through a live stream? Oh, that would just be something, wouldn't it? That would make for some interesting content. Harley143 says, when Melanie called, why didn't you ask her what you need to do for yourself in this situation? As far as your viewers telling Nadar to call the clinic and look up the number, give him the number that came up on your phone. You need to call Melanie back and ask about yourself. I smell BS. Again, you know what? If somebody's calling from a clinic about blood work, test results, something, that's confidentiality. That's personal information. You know, I don't know what the phone call was about. I have yet to watch the live stream, but as far as that goes, doctors, clinics, they're not going to reveal personal information on the phone like that. They want you to come in and see them and talk in person just for privacy's sake. Just for privacy's sake. Doodly Doo says, how much you want to bet that there's no Melanie in any STI clinic? How many chickens are under the bed, Chantal? Naomi says he's going to threaten you with defamation unless you can prove what you're accusing him of. Maybe it's a prank call. It could have been a prank call. Could have been. Again, we don't know. We're on this side of the monitor. We don't know what's going on over there. We do know that she lies. And we know that Dee Dee is over at Nadar's house. And Chantal, for all intents and purposes, she is full on jealous. She's mad. She's upset. And even though she says she's unbothered, she's very bothered because she sits there and she's smoking constantly. She is binge eating, which that could be triggered by stress. And she's been doing a lot of binge eating, like, you know, for the last several days, and it's out of control. So, yeah, she's bothered over there. She's big bothered. She does not like Dee Dee being over there. So her way of getting back at Nadar, and also to keep other women away from Nadar, she's saying now, oh, he's got something, he's got something. That's her way to try to keep other women away from him. Or maybe to slander Dee Dee's name. Oh, Dee Dee, you're over there messing with a guy who's got something. Maybe she wants someone to harass Dee Dee. I'm not exactly sure what her intentions are, but they're not good. Mango Goddess says, even if they called, they wouldn't give you any information about another patient. Also, it is a health center, not an STI clinic, so again, highly doubtful. Also, the chronic STI spreader is your man, Chantal. Yeah, that's true. And she chooses to be around this man. She was obsessed with him. And she's completely fine with everything he does because she keeps going back to it. Simply Gabby says, you should have had Pete play the Nadar role to know what you got. Huh? Not quite sure what that means. Weasley Sneezy says, for Nadar to say you gave him the STI from your trip would mean you had relations with him when you came back, which you said you didn't. Yeah, she thinks she's doing something by saying all these things about him, but by saying things like that, it tells on her too. She's just not making the connection, or she doesn't care. When you're sitting there saying, oh, he gave me something. He gave me something after the trip. You know, as far as things like STIs, let's just say the two of them did have relations after she got back from Windsor, right? It takes a while for things like that to show up. They don't show up immediately. So if Chantal has something, it meant that she would have had to have contact with Nadar or somebody else way before then. I know that she had the Gano before. She threw the medicine away. So there's a higher probability that if she does have something like the gono, that she's had it ever since then. And because she didn't take her medicine, it did not clear up. And that's what it's from. It's not from any recent contact with Nadar. That all this time she's been carrying it and dealing with it, and now she's making a big deal of it. Lisa CIA Hole says, lying again, shocking. At least some of us don't waste our hard-earned money on this train wreck. Yeah, kudos to those who don't. Kudos to those people who aren't giving an extra $5 for this crap, because this is not quality content. This is not creative content. This is just her being vindictive and mean and evil and getting on live stream trying to embarrass or harass another person. I'm not saying Nadar is a great person. He's a scumbag. But just this whole petty shit between them, you know, her trying to get back at him and slander Dee Dee. This is all petty stuff right here. This is vindictive stuff. And she wonders why Nadar won't claim her. She wonders why. Chantal, maybe it's not because of your weight per se. It's your personality and the fact that you're a selfish, evil, vindictive person. And you don't want nothing to do with that because you are a troubled train wreck on 2 feet. E. Jensen says, they say the more you spend thinking on a subject, the more your brain will bring it up. Stop talking and dwelling on him. Move on with other thoughts and give your brain a chance to let go of the subject. Otherwise, you're spiraling into shame, depression, stress. Go out and get a coffee in your car. Drive around and distract yourself. Sitting home and focusing on him. Yeah, the reason why she's not ceasing her talk about Nadar is like, what else is there to talk about? She's not even trying to find different things to talk about or different things to do. She's supposed to be sequestered at home for the next 3 or 4 days. She could easily make content all about being at home and getting things done at home, doing the laundry, cleaning the house, taking up a new hobby. I don't know. She could easily divert away from Nadar, but she just keeps talking about him, bringing him up, binging on food, doing the same behavior she was doing for the last several months. You know, she is deadlocked on Nadar, fixated on talking about him, bitching about him, and we're sick of it. We're sick of it, Chantal. We're sick of it. It's overplayed. It's played out. It's time to move along. No one says, where I live, it is forbidden for the healthcare to call a number and ask for someone and tell them from where they are calling. I bet someone pranked her or she's making it up. She needs the drama to go on. Yes, that's true. You know, Chantal, her whole livelihood depends on drama and the profit that comes from the drama. So the more drama, the more juicy it is, the more views she gets, the more memberships, the more super chats. You know, she's got to find a way to keep that drama going and keep that train trucking for as long as she can. Problem is, because her and Nadar are so all about that life of conning people, scamming people, bringing the fake faux drama, the two of them are not smart enough as con artists. They got to realize that if you want to keep the con game going, you got to switch it up once in a while. You got to keep that area of disbelief. They keep sticking to the same game over and over. And because of that, because there's nothing different being introduced, people are catching on faster and quicker. And they're calling them out on their crap. And they're saying, you know what? We're recognizing this is fake, phony, produced drama here. And we're out. And a lot of those people are going to the reaction channels. You know, if they were both smart, they would switch it up once in a while and keep everybody guessing. But there's no guessing with what's going on here. It's the same stuff being recycled, being absolutely recycled. Let's see. Meowing Cat says, a grown woman who seems proud of her declining health physically and mentally. How effed up is this woman? Seriously, very effed up. Hey, it's Steve says, going back to the topic that earns you both a ton of views and subs. Come on, Chantal. Not everyone is falling for this narrative this time. Melanie from the STI clinic wouldn't call the clinic as STI clinic. This is all a ploy. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. So in the video, is she saying that this topic earned her a ton of views? Well, guess what, Chantal? Even if that's true, it was gross and disgusting the first time, and even more so now. even more so now. And it's so sad that you have a channel with 90K subscribers and you're making the money that you're making and you can't be bothered to come up with new topics. So what? Now you're reaching back into the trash can to pull out stuff that's been sitting there forever. Let's just pull that out and reuse it again. How desperate are you? Girl, you got all kinds of money coming in over there. Find something new to talk about, please. Blondie Blue says she didn't think to look up the clinic's number, not calling the number that was in the message. Call and ask if Melanie works there. Of course not. She prefers to capitalize on the drama. Yeah, of course. Absolutely. Let's capitalize it. Let's capitalize on it. Let's make profit on it. Of course she is. She's all about those numbers. It's all about the dollar bills. Cosmia says this is all just an excuse to turn his phone back on and for him to call her so she can feel special. Yeah, this might also be a ploy, just desperation. She turned the phone off, so she has to find a reason to turn the phone back on. So in her mind, she's got to come up with a reason of, oh, I have something, so I have to call Nadar and let him know. And that'll give her a reason to talk to him. Just like she leaves all of her stuff over his house on purpose so that she has a reason to call him and go over there. You know, she just can't stay away from Nadar. She's got to have a way around Nadar. Ashley Easton says, we need to know who the STI spreader is, says the STI super spreader Chantal 2022. Jen says, how could he be a cheat if you were never in a relationship? FYI, they won't give you the results to one of your fans if they call, only to the patient. They will recommend you come get tested. If he's positive for something, you need an HIV test also. I think both Chantal and Nadar need a full panel. And if Dee Dee's been messing around with Nadar, she needs to get a full panel. But they're all grown adults. It's up to them to go get things done. And if they've got something, to get it treated. You know, nobody can tell them what to do. They know what they should do, but it's up to them to actually do it. Murphy says, be with him, don't be with him. At this point, we really don't care. Just stop talking about it online. We know he's a piece of crap. We know he gave you the clap. We know he's abusive. So everything you've been saying has been a surprise to no one. It's honestly just getting boring. Oh, it's beyond boring. It's burnt out. You know, that storyline isn't just burned, it's burnt. There's no saving it. Burned, you can scrape the burned parts off the toast and still eat it. Burnt, there's no saving it. It's burnt. It's beyond burnt. You just throw it in the trash. Let's see. Unbelievably annoying cat voice says, none of this makes sense. An STI clinic has a responsibility of testing you ASAP. As someone with serious comorbidities and a history of STIs, call first, don't just go. Call Melanie back and ask for help for getting an expedited appointment in your province. You know, don't know who freaking called Chantal. Could be a prank call. Could be somebody from a clinic. I don't know. We'll get into that with the live stream. Adner Turpin says, you were warned so many times and ignored all the signs and everyone. People telling you should have known better. Lucas Fox Gibbs says, did you tell the people in Windsor with whom you did a photo shoot that you had gonorrhea and also displayed symptoms of vid? He may be promiscuous, but you are responsible. Well said. Well said. Yeah, she said, oh yeah, I'm gonna tell Carly, but I don't think she did. I don't think she told Carly. I don't think she told Carly. I don't think she told her. Although Carly has been in her chat and seen the chat, I wonder if she knows. I wonder if she knows. Well, Carly, if I were Carly, I'd be going to the clinic. I'll be getting checked for everything because you just don't know with Chantal. I hope that Carly doesn't have anything, but the only way to know that is with a doctor visit. Only a doctor could tell. Gina Dodson says, Chantal, you gave this abusive man a platform to use and abuse women. Now it's your responsibility to expose everything about him before any more women get hurt. Yes, she did. She did platform him, didn't she? You know, he treated her badly. Allegedly, he abused her. And what did she do? She gave him a channel, which exposed him to everybody else, which, you know, invited the opportunity for women to talk to him. Highly irresponsible. She did this. She did this. Oh, doggone it. Let's see. So that's we got 20 more minutes of comments here. I don't want to spend too much time on the comments, even though the video is really short. Let's get started with this bad boy and see what Chantal has to say.
What? Where did everyone go? The top people. Are you guys there?
Chantal freaking out because her room isn't filling up full of people immediately. You know what, Chantal? People got things to do. They got jobs. You know, she gets so upset if she didn't see a ton of people fill up her room right away. Maybe people are at work, Chantal. They can't do like you and just sit home all day, all night, smoking green, eating tons of food. They got stuff to do. Don't get upset if you don't see a ton of people right away. People got to work.
What's going on?
You tell us you made this live stream. You tell us what's going on. And right off the bat, I'm calling BS. I'm calling BS. Want to know why? Because she's making this live stream saying that somebody from a clinic called and she's sitting there smirking. She can't keep the smirk off her face. Duper's delight. She just thinks this is all funny. This is amusing to her. Anybody else out there in the YouTube universe? If you were someone, you've been seeing somebody, and you think you have something, and the clinic's calling about that, would you be smirking? No, you'd be highly upset. She's not upset. Why isn't she upset? Probably because it's all fake.
Okay, so I'm not going to be on too long. Hi, everybody. We demand doily. Hello, RP, Amanda, P-Rod, Phoebe. I am on Wi-Fi.
Come on, Chantal. Stop trying to run up the meter by making this stream longer than it has to be like you did the other two. Spit it out already.
Who's Mel? What is going on? Oh, Melanie. From my, oh yes, STI clinic. Like, who's Melanie? So, alright, so I just have some news here for you. Since I blocked you, this is for Nadar. This message is for Nadar. I'm busy talking to other people.
What?
You're not even gonna believe it. You're not even gonna believe it.
Who are you talking to?
I'm laying here. Private number comes up. Hello. Hi, is Nadar there? Who? Is Nadar there? And so I'm like, I'm like, sorry, this is like his friend. Can I help you? Oh, can you just have him call Melanie from the CSLSC, which is a gyno clinic, STI clinic. I'm not trolling. I'm not fucking kidding, and it's not fucking.
You know, there it is. There's no such thing as an STI clinic. It's a health clinic. It's a health clinic, Chantal. And if somebody is looking for Nader, why are they going to call you? Why don't they have his number? You both got phones. Why wouldn't they call his phone? Why are they calling you for? So, line number one.
Funny. And you're a piece of cheating shit.
You can't cheat on somebody you were never with in the first place. How many times am I gonna say that? Even the VIBs, you over there, you're all amazing to me. She's not in a relationship with him, and yet I hear all of you say constantly, oh, he cheated on you. You can't cheat on somebody you were never with in the first place. They were never in a committed relationship. He's always been single. She's always been single. And she knows that he's promiscuous. He's looking at other women. He's talking to other women. And if she took it upon herself to raw dog with him, that's her fault. She got all the money in the world that she can't be bothered to buy $5 in condoms to wrap that rascal before he sticks it somewhere. That's on her for being an irresponsible, stupid adult.
This is twice you fucking give me an STD after I give you so much money, food, pay bills. This is how you treat me? Like I'm nothing, like I'm a piece of shit. Like,
you know why she's doing this? She's mad because Dee Dee's over there, and there's a high probability that Dee Dee and Nader are doing things. So by doing this, she's getting back at Nader. She's getting back at Dee Dee. She's slandering both of them, you know, because she's putting it out there indirectly saying, oh, Dee Dee has something, as well as Nader has something. You know, she's doing her best to hurt them from behind her monitor or from behind her phone.
I'm laughing because I'm trying to, like, I have been blocked everywhere. I cut his number off. So that must be why. Oh, and the nerve of this asshole. He probably thought he could secretly go and get. STD, like he did last time. STD.
What? What'd you just say? What did you just say? Oh, he thought he'd go secretly go get an STD. What is this that you're saying, Chantal? What, you think he just found someone and said, hey, you, come here. Shh, you, come here. Yeah, come here. Hey, you got an STD? Can I get it from you so I can give it to Chantal? Yeah, thanks. What is this? He secretly went off and got an STD. This is so ridiculous.
Testing. And then she would call him and not me, but I'm a backup number. Or they make you give the number of your partner. So he gave my number. What about the person who gave us the fuck?
That's her trying to claim him right there. Oh, saying that he was claiming her. You catch that? Did y'all catch that? I did. That she's trying to claim that somebody, like Nader went to somebody and was claiming her as his partner. Okay, you're still trying to claim him, are you?
Fucking STI. I think it was me. I don't think so, buddy.
Although, you know, if you're someone and you go to a clinic and you get diagnosed for something, generally it's practice that they tell you you need to contact every single person that you've been in contact with. It doesn't have to be a partner per se. They're going to say, oh, you have this, you need to contact whatever other people that you've been in intimate contact with. It doesn't have to be a partner in a relationship. It could just be anybody you've been intimate with. You know, it's a responsible thing to let them know, hey, I've got this. You've been exposed. You need to go get tested.
And yeah, damn right, if you give me an STI twice, I'm gonna talk about you online. So fucking live with it. Too bad. That's your choice. You decided to do this, and you know what? I'm a YouTuber with a platform, and I'm allowed to talk about whatever I want, especially when a piece of crap does this to me. I don't know. She didn't tell me anything.
Something I want to throw in there real quick. From what I understand, from what I've heard, when you get the clap, and I'm so sorry we're gonna have to talk about this today, y'all. I mean, this is a gross subject, but this is the stuff that Chantal is covering in her videos, so I have to cover it too. You know, you got to talk about what she's talking about. So apologies for the unsettling, stomach-turning subject matter. It's not my fault. She's bringing it up, but from my understanding, sometimes when a guy gets the clap, it causes a lot of sorry, so sorry. This discharge that comes out of his member, and relations with people tend to get painful. So even though I don't know what's going on over at Nadar's house, if Dee Dee is there and he's doing things with her, he'd be in a lot of pain right now. But the only one who's in pain right now is Chantal. So I'm, you know, that might be a bit telling too. The fact that she's the one talking about, oh, my pee burns and it hurts down there and it's itchy, blah blah blah, and he seems to be fine. So did he do things with Chantal or did he not? Is she just making all this up, or is she someone that they both had it? He got treated. She decided not to take her medicine, and so she still got it.
My blue dreams. STDD strikes again. I don't know what the results were. I don't know stuff because. So this is this. Can you guys let him know he has to call Melanie? Look up the number. I forget what it is. Melanie from the STI clinic, CSC, where you went to get your peen tested. Call them back and let me know what the fuck I have to deal with here because this is bullshit. Grotesque. And grotesque is not even the word. Oh my god, I'm so finished with this asshole. Hi, Raquel. Can you?
So you're all worried about Nader and making sure he knows that he might have something. What are you doing about what you've got? Don't worry about him, Chantal. Worry about you. If you think that you've got something, or you know you've got something, and things are kind of funky down there, you need to take steps to take care of your health. You need to take steps to take care of your health. You need to get your butt to the clinic, get tested, get medicine, take the medicine, find out if you have you know, I'm just going to call it, you probably have a UTI too. More than likely you've got a UTI, you've got a yeast infection, you need over-the-counter medication for the yeast infection, you need actual antibiotics for the UTI if it's serious, because that could lead to serious problems if you leave it untreated. Take care of your own health. Don't worry about what's going on over there. Worry about staying away from that and taking care of your own health.
I know I should have lied and said it was me. I should call back and be like, I am raging, hot wasabi. I'm just so like emotionally stunned. I'm just so like over it. Like I don't even know what to say at this point. I've just been in bed like for days, pretty much. Um, anyway, so that's my way of. Since I don't have a way of messaging you, I just thought I would.
You know, I'm just speculating here, but if Chantal is in bed right now, if we don't see her sitting up, that could be because last night Miss Chantal was up for hours. Hours last night. Anybody watching my react, you saw how long she was up. And Miss Mama over there with a UTI was not drinking lots of water. She was drinking lots of sugary drinks, and she ate a cake. You know, and if you have a UTI, sugar can severely aggravate it and make the problem worse. You know, she needs antibiotics, like I said. But if your bladder and your and you know your nether parts, she said it burns when she pees. So eating a ton of sugar in a cake and sugary drinks is going to help that. You know, if you got a UTI, that's one of the things you want to avoid is sugar. So all that sugar consumption last night, that's probably why she's laying down right now because it hurts.
Let you know that. A very private, personal call. Too bad for you. I don't have any friggin'. You don't have any sympathy for me. You have no problem having sex with me, knowing you cheated and could possibly give me something. So I have no sympathy for you, the world knowing you're an STD spreader. None.
You know, I think it's kind of funky that she's sitting here doing all these videos and she's slandering him, saying he's an STD or STI spreader. She's so mad at him, right? And she's making all these claims against him with no proof, absolutely no proof. She's mad at him, but she won't spill the beans on the other stuff. And she's got a lot of other stuff she could say. So, Chantal, you're mad at him. Why aren't you talking about all the other stuff? Why are you sticking to this subject that's already been covered, that's overdone, overplayed? We already covered it in React, Chantal. The STD arc, we've already covered it. Why aren't you like going the full Monty and exposing all the other stuff?
Oh, he'll blame it on me. He'll say that I went to have sex with Carly and Josh in Windsor. He'll say you went. I heard him say that you went. Uh, hey, Dee Dee, guess what? You have a surprise coming to you. I didn't brush my teeth yet today.
Gross. And you know what? I was going to comment on that, but I did not want to be mean. But just her sitting there, her teeth look nasty. This is not me being a mean girl. It's just the truth, you know? Truth is truth. Her teeth look nasty. You can tell she's not brushed in a while. It's disgusting. Chantal, get your butt up and brush your doggone teeth.
Don't wanna. Should I go brush my teeth right now?
Yes, you should. You should. Do it. Content. Make it an event. I'm brushing my teeth. Content.
Charlotte. Fuck you, Hot Wasabi. You message Dee Dee. I don't give a shit. I'm not messaging her. I have her blocked. They're both gonna watch this later. So I hope she knows she has something. Chloe Jean, check your email. I sent you something he said to me. Okay, I will for sure.
You know, if you're going to get on YouTube and you're going to say things like this on a public platform, you need to have proof of what you're saying. You need to have positive proof of what you're saying. It's one thing to accuse someone privately of giving you an STD. It's another thing to get on a public platform where there are thousands and thousands of people and make a claim where there's absolutely no proof. Nobody can prove that Nader gave her anything. How do we know that Miss Chantal didn't go out on her own and see somebody else and raw dog? We don't know. But she's putting all the blame on him and also slandering Dee Dee in the process just because she's being vindictive and evil in a moment of jealousy. Nader could actually, he could probably sue her for slander because there's no proof. There's no proof of what she's saying. She's just saying a bunch of words on a public platform. He could come after her for that if he wanted to.
It has to be the same person. Who's he screwing? I need to know.
Okay, so this person, Chloe Jean, says, check your email. I sent you something he sent to me. So, Chloe, are you admitting you have contact with Nader? What are you doing talking to him? Are you cow tipping over there, Chloe? You're a VIB for Chantal, and you're going to talk to Nader on the side? Why? I question any woman that talks to Nader, especially any woman that's on her channel or on his channel, you see the drama going back and forth, you know the goings on between the two of them, why any female would reach out to Nadar or contact Nadar or talk to Nadar. I mean, what are you going for? What are you doing that for?
We need to know who this chronic STI spreader is.
It might be you. You're the one raw dogging
I
everybody.
don't know. Visa Beauty. Dee the porch lady.
See, everybody's pointing fingers at Nadar. Oh, he's the reason. He's the cause. Nobody knows that 100% for sure. All you guys are going on is what Chantal is telling you. How do you know she didn't catch it somewhere else? How do you know? You don't know. She is vindictive. She's jealous. And she's very happy to talk up Nadar when they're on good terms. But whenever they're not on good terms, this is her way of punishing him. This is her way of putting him down and putting him in his place and getting back at him. She uses her public platform for revenge. And it's not right, because all this stuff going on right now, her talking about Nadar, this is couple stuff. This should be left offline. And she keeps bringing it online, exposing people to it. So anybody on Chantal's channel, automatically, by default, you're going to take her side because you don't want to piss her off by saying otherwise. But nobody knows who gave who what. Nobody knows. Is he someone that's got a history with talking to other women? Yes, he does. But nobody's in the bedroom to see what he does and how, or if he's using protection or not. We don't know. We can't assume that he did anything. And assuming is not good enough in a situation like this. You have to know for sure.
Rat guy. Let's just go to the clinic. I know, but I can't leave my house right now till like Monday. I don't know if I do for sure because I haven't been tested. He's promiscuous. Fucking lying piece of shit. I hope you watch this. You are a lying piece of shit. I was nothing but faithful to this.
You guys want my honest opinion? I don't know if she has the gono. If she does have it, it's because she caught it before somewhere. She got the medicine, she didn't take it. I'm pretty much certain that she has a yeast infection, which again, you can treat that with over-the-counter medication. She could have that ordered and sent to her house. And she probably has a UTI, which you need antibiotics for. But in the meantime, Chantal, while you're waiting for those antibiotics, you can lay off the sugar, lay off the acidic drinks like coffee, drink plenty of water, get plenty of fluids, and that'll help the problem.
This guy, like, seriously, like, that's bull. Such bull. I did get HIV test. Who's messaging me? If you don't have COVID, just go to a different clinic.
Yeah. I love this super chat. Let's talk faxes. Look at you trying to scare Dee Dee off. Sad, Chantal. No one called you. Yeah, she's trying to get Dee Dee out of there before Valentine's Day. Today is the 10th. There's like 5 more days left, like 3 or 4 more days left before Valentine's Day. She's trying to get Dee Dee out of there early. This is her sick, disgusting way of trying to get Dee Dee out of there early so that she can go over there and try to talk to Nadar. It's so twisted. It's so demented. But it's right on brand with who she is.
Yep, he's twice. Hey, whatever. Anyway, are you itching and burning? Yeah, a bit.
Stop drinking the sugary drinks. You'd be fine. Drink
Anyway. So I just wanted to tell you that. So, I don't know, use Dee Dee's phone. Go to your neighbors. Ask the rat guy, who you probably just beat up, and ask them if, call Melanie back and find out what you have.
You know, I hope she understands the corner she's putting herself in right now. I hope she understands that. That by bringing this up yet again, claiming that she has the gono again, she's putting herself in a hell of a corner with Nadar. She's putting herself in a corner as we speak. Because by claiming that she might have something, claiming that he has something, then that means if she does go back to him, she's going to get roasted. Roasted by her VIBs, by making all these claims against him. Oh, he gave me something. He's got something. If she goes to the clinic eventually, let's just say on a whim she does have it. If she goes to the clinic, she gets the medicine, she takes all the medicines in the clear. What about him? That means he allegedly still has it. So if she goes back over there, she's going to get reinfected, right? So she's putting herself in quite the quandary with all this talk. You know, she's painting this awful picture of him. So if she goes back for any reason and spends any kind of time with him, she's going to look really foolish and stupid. And so is he.
And yeah, let me know in a live stream. Let me know what you have.
Brooke A says, you don't take care of your health. You sit there burning, etc., instead of going to the clinic, doctor for medication, grow up. Yeah, she needs to go. She needs to go to the doctor. At the very least, she could order stuff online and have it sent to her house to help with the pain and the discomfort. She's not even doing that. There's different things you can get if you have a UTI. There's different over-the-counter stuff you can get to treat female problems of that sort for the time being. And she's not even doing that. You can order off of Amazon, Chantal. Order off of Amazon. Have it sent to your house while you're waiting for the 5 days to be up.
I don't know why she has my number. He must have given it. They probably asked, like, okay, what's your partner's number? And he gave my number. And he did.
That's her trying to claim him again by saying that.
Antibiotics ASAP. That's true, actually. Maybe I should do that.
Maybe. Maybe you should. No, you should.
Oh, you think it's the fan flush in excess? No, I'm purposely.
So Chantal's over there saying that she expects Nader to go to a clinic, find out what he has, and let her know in a live stream? No, you do that privately. You don't make that into a live stream. What's wrong with you, Chantal?
They're doing the stream to humiliate him now.
You are.
Because he deserves it at this point. You can leave the house for medical? I think I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna shower, get ready.
She ain't going nowhere.
Yeah.
She ain't going nowhere.
Alright. So just letting you know that Melanie from the STI clinic, and why would she be calling you? Maybe it's just a follow-up from the last time.
No, not likely. Because the last time was a while ago. They're not going to follow up that long ago. If it's real.
But, you're so edgy, Chantal. Fuck this.
if she goes out and she does a live stream and she does the Starbucks bees and she's got a UTI, no mercy for me. None, because that's just stupid. You're going to complain about your pee burning and you're going to go and get a sugary drink. You better not Starbucks bees, because that's just going to make it worse. Ooh, is it going to make it worse?
Yeah, Sergi, and I'm gonna. You know what? I think I'm gonna do Melanie from the SDI clinic. You fucking cheating, stupid asshole. Dick is with you.
Yeah, it's not a follow-up because this whole STD thing, when it happened before, happened a while ago, right? Happened a while ago. So why would they follow up months later? See, she's telling so many lies. She's telling so many lies and she's just making up lies as she goes. And she doesn't expect to get caught in them. And she doesn't know much about how testing works. And so she's just making up stuff and hoping it's believable.
Not surprising. Mm. Alright, I gotta go for now. My phone is gonna die, actually.
Sure.
I'm gonna charge it for a little while and come back.
And that's a tactic that Chantal uses when she wants to get off Livestream and call Nadar. Probably to tell him exactly what she said so he can follow up with a live stream later. But that's something that she's been doing a lot lately. Oh, I gotta go, y'all. I gotta go. This live stream was less than 17 minutes long. You know, she just wanted to come on, say what she wanted to say, create a little drama, then get off the phone, call him, let him know what she said so he can rage about it later. Yeah, this is like a deliberate tag team for drama and for money.
I seriously just don't have, like, um, ugh. Yes, I believe she is. Yeah. It's too much of a coincidence, exactly. So you are an asshole. You really don't give a shit. You break my CPAP. You give me STD twice. Like, you don't care about anything. Like, I'm done whining about it. He doesn't care. He never cared. He doesn't love me. He's a piece of shit, abusive, lying, woman hitting, screaming in your face, give you STD. He's a real catch, ladies. Go message him on Messenger.
And she's doing this on purpose to keep more women away from Nader because she still wants to go back with him. She wants to go back with him. If she were done, if she were really done, she would go the full Monty and just go all the way out. That Nader El Shami channel would be canceled. It wouldn't exist anymore. She would get rid of it because it's under her name. It's under her YouTube account. That will be gone. The phone service would be permanently cut off. The Wi-Fi also cut off. There'd be no talk of, well, I don't want to leave him stuck. I don't want to leave him stuck, which she just did like a couple of days ago. I don't want to leave him stuck. I feel bad if he's stuck. When you're done, you don't send people $250. She's not done. She's not sitting here and going through all the dirty tea she has about Nader. And until that happens, and until we see that channel gone, they're not through. She's saying just enough to piss him off, but not enough to say, we're done and I'm turning my back.
All right. I'm going to go for now. I will come back later. I think I'm entering that monsoon. Alright. I'll be back later. Call Melanie. Bye.
So that's it for this really brief live stream that she did. Really brief. I'm sure that after she hung up from this live stream, she was calling Natter to tell him what was said so that later on he can, play his part in the Chantal reality show. And that'll set things up for how things go tonight. But that's it for now until she comes back on. So thanks for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed this react video. If you have, please like and subscribe. And have a wonderful day. Please take care. Bye-bye.